Welcome to our journey into Stoicism, a philosophy that has guided countless individuals towards a life of purpose, resilience, and inner peace. In this video, we'll explore 10 key principles of Stoicism that can help you unlock a more meaningful existence. So stay with us throughout the video. Stoicism, with its roots in ancient Greece and Rome, offers timeless wisdom for navigating the complexities of the human experience. Its teachings transcend time and culture, providing practical insights that remain as relevant today as they were centuries ago. Whether you're facing personal challenges, seeking greater fulfillment, or simply striving to live with more clarity and purpose, Stoicism offers a roadmap for transformation. Join us as we delve into these 10 key tips for embracing Stoic principles and cultivating a life of meaning and significance. So without further ado, let's embark on this journey together and discover how Stoicism can empower you to live your best life. And if you want to develop as a person and find Stoicism interesting, subscribe to our channel and join us on a journey that can change your life. Let's get started. Key number 1, focus on what you can control. Stoicism teaches us to focus our energy on what we can control and accept what we cannot. By letting go of worries about things beyond our control, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and anxiety. Let's delve deeper. Stoicism teaches us that much of our suffering arises from trying to control things that are ultimately beyond our power. This can include external circumstances, other people's actions, or even our own emotions in certain situations. Instead of expending energy and emotional resources on these uncontrollable factors, Stoicism encourages us to shift our focus inward and concentrate on what we can control, our own thoughts, actions, and responses to external events. By recognizing and accepting the limits of our control, we liberate ourselves from the burden of unnecessary worry and anxiety. This doesn't mean passive resignation or indifference to external events. Rather, it involves a proactive and intentional mindset shift. We can choose how we perceive and respond to situations, even if we cannot control the situations themselves. Practicing this principle of focusing on the controllable can lead to greater inner peace, resilience, and personal empowerment. It allows us to direct our efforts towards areas where we can make a positive difference rather than becoming mired in frustration or despair over circumstances beyond our influence. Moreover, by honing our ability to discern between what is within our control and what is not, we develop greater clarity and wisdom in navigating life's complexities. We become more adept at setting realistic goals, making informed decisions, and maintaining a sense of equilibrium amidst life's ups and downs. Ultimately, by embracing this Stoic principle, we cultivate a sense of agency and autonomy in our lives, enabling us to live with greater purpose, intentionality, and inner freedom. Key number 2, practice virtue. Central to Stoic philosophy is the cultivation of virtue, including wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By aligning our actions with these virtues, we lead a more purposeful and fulfilling life. Let's delve deeper. Virtue lies at the heart of Stoic philosophy, representing the ideal qualities and characteristics that lead to a flourishing and meaningful life. Stoicism identifies 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom or prudence, courage or fortitude, justice and temperance or self-control. Here's a deeper look at each. 1. Wisdom, prudence. Wisdom in the Stoic sense involves not only intellectual knowledge, but also practical wisdom, the ability to discern what is truly good and beneficial in any given situation. It encompasses sound judgment, critical thinking, and the capacity to see beyond immediate appearances to recognize the deeper truths of life. Cultivating wisdom enables us to make informed decisions aligned with our values and long-term well-being. 2. Courage, fortitude. Courage is the virtue that empowers us to face fear, adversity, and hardship with resilience and determination. It involves not only physical bravery, but also moral courage, the willingness to stand up for what is right, even in the face of opposition or criticism. By cultivating courage, we develop the strength to confront challenges, pursue our goals with conviction, and act in accordance with our principles, even when it requires stepping outside our comfort zone. 3. Justice. Justice is the virtue of treating others with fairness, kindness, and respect. and it involves fulfilling our obligations and responsibilities within the broader community. Stoicism emphasizes the interconnectedness of all human beings and the importance of acting in ways that promote the common good. Practicing justice involves empathy, compassion, and a commitment to upholding ethical principles in our interactions with others. 4. Temperance, self-control. Temperance is the virtue of moderation and self-restraint, particularly in relation to our desires, impulses, and emotions. It involves cultivating discipline and self-mastery over our appetites and passions, avoiding excess and indulgence, and maintaining inner balance and harmony. By practicing temperance, we avoid being driven by fleeting pleasures or impulses and instead cultivate a sense of inner calm and self-possession. By actively cultivating these virtues in our daily lives, we align ourselves with the Stoic ideal of living in accordance with nature and reason. Virtue becomes not just a lofty ideal, but a practical guide for navigating life's challenges, making ethical decisions, and striving for personal excellence. In doing so, we move closer to realizing our full potential as rational and moral beings, leading lives of meaning, purpose, and integrity. Key number 3, embrace impermanence. Stoicism reminds us of the transient nature of life and encourages us to embrace impermanence. By accepting the inevitability of change and loss, we can better appreciate the present moment and live with greater resilience. And let's delve deeper to this key. Stoicism teaches us to confront the reality of impermanence, the idea that all things in life are transient and subject to change. This concept, while often unsettling, serves as a powerful reminder of the fragility and uncertainty of human existence. Here's a deeper exploration of why embracing impermanence is a key tenet of Stoic philosophy. 1. Acceptance of change. Stoicism encourages us to accept change as an inherent part of life's natural order. Just as the seasons cycle through periods of growth, decay, and renewal, so too do our own lives undergo constant flux and transformation. By acknowledging the inevitability of change, we can learn to adapt and flow with life's currents rather than resisting or clinging to the past. 2. Appreciation of the present moment. Embracing impermanence encourages us to savor the present moment and cherish each experience as it unfolds. When we recognize that nothing lasts forever, we are inspired to live more fully in the here and now, cultivating gratitude for the richness of life's fleeting moments. 3. Release of attachment. Stoicism teaches us to relinquish attachment to external possessions, relationships, and outcomes that are ultimately beyond our control. By recognizing that everything is subject to change and loss, we can free ourselves from the grip of materialism and ego-driven desires, finding greater contentment and inner peace in simplicity and detachment. 4. Cultivation of resilience. Embracing impermanence fosters resilience in the face of adversity. By accepting the impermanence of both joy and suffering, success and failure, we develop the strength to weather life's inevitable storms with equanimity and grace. Rather than becoming consumed by fear or despair, we learn to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and transformation. 5. Transcendence of ego. Finally, embracing impermanence invites us to transcend the limited perspective of the ego and connect with something greater than ourselves. By recognizing our interconnectedness with all of existence and the timeless rhythms of nature, we can find solace in the eternal and unchanging essence of the universe, even as we navigate the ever-changing currents of life. In essence, embracing impermanence is not a call to resignation or nihilism, but rather a profound affirmation of life's inherent beauty and mystery. By embracing the fleeting nature of existence, we can cultivate a deeper sense of gratitude, resilience, and spiritual awakening, leading to a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Key number 4, develop resilience. Resilience in Stoic philosophy is the capacity to withstand adversity with strength, adaptability, and inner fortitude. It is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, challenges, and hardships, emerging stronger and wiser from the experience. Here's a deeper exploration of how Stoicism teaches us to develop resilience. 1. Acceptance of the impermanence of life. Stoicism reminds us that life is inherently uncertain and filled with ups and downs. By embracing the transient nature of existence and accepting that adversity is an inevitable part of the human condition, we can cultivate a mindset of resilience. Rather than being blindsided or overwhelmed by challenges, we approach them with a sense of equanimity and acceptance. 2. Focus on virtue and inner strength. Stoicism teaches us to prioritize the development of inner qualities such as courage, wisdom, and temperance over external circumstances. By cultivating these virtues, we build a solid foundation of inner strength and character that enables us to navigate adversity with grace and resilience. Instead of being at the mercy of external events, we draw upon our inner resources to face challenges head-on, confident in our ability to endure and persevere. 3. Practice of negative visualization. Stoicism encourages the practice of negative visualization, the contemplation of worst-case scenarios as a means of preparing oneself for adversity. By mentally rehearsing potential challenges and setbacks, we inoculate ourselves against the shock and despair that often accompany unexpected hardships. This practice not only builds resilience, but also fosters gratitude for the blessings and opportunities we currently enjoy. 4. Turning obstacles into opportunities. Stoicism teaches us to view obstacles and setbacks as opportunities for growth and learning. Rather than viewing adversity as something to be avoided or overcome as quickly as possible, we approach it as a valuable teacher that can deepen our wisdom, strengthen our character, and hone our skills. By reframing challenges as stepping stones on the path to personal development, we transform adversity into a catalyst for positive change. 5. Maintaining perspective and equanimity. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of maintaining perspective and equanimity in the face of adversity. By stepping back from our immediate emotional reactions and adopting a broader view of the situation, we can see challenges in their proper context and respond with clarity and composure. This allows us to avoid becoming overwhelmed by fear, anger, or despair, enabling us to make rational decisions and take constructive action. Overall, resilience in Stoicism is not about being immune to pain or suffering, but rather about developing the inner strength and wisdom to navigate life's challenges with courage, grace, and resilience. It is a lifelong journey of growth and self-discovery, guided by the timeless principles of Stoic philosophy. Key number 5. Practice gratitude. Gratitude in Stoic philosophy is the practice of acknowledging and appreciating the blessings, opportunities, and experiences that enrich our lives, regardless of our circumstances. It involves cultivating a mindset of thankfulness and contentment, even in the face of adversity or hardship. Here's a deeper dive into how Stoicism teaches us to practice gratitude. 1. Focus on the present moment. Stoicism encourages us to cultivate mindfulness and awareness of the present moment. By paying attention to the here and now, we become more attuned to the beauty and richness of our immediate surroundings, as well as the countless blessings that we often take for granted. Practicing gratitude involves pausing to savor the simple pleasures of life and appreciating the small miracles that unfold each day. 2. Shift in perspective. Stoicism teaches us to shift our perspective from what we lack to what we have. Instead of dwelling on our perceived shortcomings or focusing on what we wish were different, we redirect our attention to the abundance and blessings that surround us. This shift in perspective enables us to find contentment and fulfillment in the present moment, rather than constantly chasing after elusive desires or external validations. 3. Contemplation of impermanence. Stoicism encourages us to contemplate the transient nature of life and the inevitability of change. By acknowledging the impermanence of all things, including our own existence, we gain a deeper appreciation for the preciousness of each moment. Practicing gratitude involves recognizing the fleeting nature of life's blessings and embracing them fully while they last, rather than taking them for granted or assuming they will always be available to us. 4. Stoic acceptance. Stoicism teaches us to accept both the joys and sorrows of life with equanimity and grace. By embracing whatever comes our way with an open heart and a spirit of acceptance, we cultivate resilience and inner peace. Practicing gratitude involves recognizing that even in the midst of pain or adversity, there are still reasons to be thankful for the lessons learned, the opportunities for growth, and the connections forged through shared experiences. 5. Expressing appreciation. Stoicism encourages us to express our gratitude openly and sincerely, both to others and to ourselves. By acknowledging the contributions of others and expressing appreciation for their kindness, support, and generosity, we strengthen our social bonds and foster a sense of interconnectedness. Similarly, practicing self-gratitude involves acknowledging our own efforts, achievements, and strengths, and recognizing our inherent worth and dignity as human beings. Overall, practicing gratitude in Stoicism is about cultivating a deep sense of appreciation for the abundance and beauty that surrounds us, even in the midst of life's challenges. It is a powerful antidote to negative thinking and a pathway to greater happiness, fulfillment, and inner peace. Key number 6, live in accordance with nature. Living in accordance with nature, in Stoic philosophy, involves aligning our thoughts, actions, and values with the natural order of the universe. It is about embracing the inherent wisdom and harmony of the cosmos and striving to live in harmony with its rhythms and principles. Here's a deeper exploration of what it means to live in accordance with nature. 1. Understanding the cosmic order. Stoicism teaches us that the universe is governed by a rational and orderly structure, often referred to as logos or divine reason. This cosmic order manifests itself in the laws of nature, the cycles of the seasons, and the interconnectedness of all things. Living in accordance with nature involves recognizing and honoring this inherent order, rather than struggling against it or seeking to impose our own will upon it. 2. Cultivating virtue and excellence. Living in accordance with nature means striving to cultivate virtue and excellence in all aspects of our lives. Just as a tree naturally grows towards the sun and bears fruit in its season, so too are human beings meant to fulfill their potential and express their inherent virtues. This involves developing qualities such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, and aligning our actions with these virtues to achieve eudaimonia, or flourishing. 3. Acceptance of the present moment. Stoicism teaches us to accept the present moment as it is, without clinging to the past or anxiously anticipating the future. Living in accordance with nature means embracing the here and now with all its joys and sorrows, and recognizing that each moment holds the potential for growth and transformation. By cultivating mindfulness and presence, we can attune ourselves to the rhythms of nature and find peace amidst life's fluctuations. 4. Embracing change and impermanence. Living in accordance with nature involves embracing the inevitability of change and impermanence. Just as the seasons cycle through periods of growth, decay, and renewal, so too do our own lives undergo constant flux and transformation. By accepting the transient nature of existence and letting go of attachments to fleeting pleasures or desires, we can find freedom and serenity in the midst of life's uncertainties. 5. Practicing Stoic resilience. Living in accordance with nature means developing resilience in the face of adversity. Stoicism teaches us to view challenges as opportunities for growth and learning, rather than obstacles to be avoided or overcome. By cultivating inner strength and fortitude, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and dignity, confident in our ability to endure and persevere. Overall, living in accordance with nature and Stoicism is about aligning ourselves with the timeless principles and patterns that govern the universe, and striving to live in harmony with them. It is a call to embrace our inherent humanity, cultivate virtue, and find meaning and fulfillment in the interconnected web of existence. Key number 7, memento mori. Memento mori is a Latin phrase that translates to remember that you will die. In Stoicism, this concept serves as a powerful reminder of the transient nature of life and the inevitability of death. Rather than being morbid or nihilistic, memento mori is intended to inspire us to live each day with purpose, mindfulness, and a sense of urgency. Here's a deeper exploration of the significance of memento mori in Stoic philosophy. 1. Contemplation of mortality. Stoicism encourages us to confront our own mortality and to contemplate the fact that life is finite and fragile. By acknowledging the reality of death, we gain a deeper appreciation for the preciousness and fleeting nature of life itself. This awareness serves as a catalyst for living with greater intentionality, making the most of our time and prioritizing what truly matters. 2. Perspective on priorities. Memento mori prompts us to reassess our priorities and values in light of our limited time on Earth. It reminds us to focus on what is truly meaningful and important, rather than becoming consumed by trivial concerns or petty grievances. By keeping our own mortality in mind, we are inspired to invest our time and energy in pursuits that align with our values and contribute to our sense of fulfillment and purpose. 3. Seizing the day. Stoicism teaches us to seize the day and make the most of the present moment. Memento Mori urges us to live each day as if it were our last, embracing opportunities for growth, connection, and joy. By adopting a mindset of carpe diem, or seize the day, we can break free from procrastination and indecision and instead take decisive action towards our goals and aspirations. 4. Acceptance of impermanence. Memento Mori invites us to accept the impermanence of all things, including our own lives. Rather than clinging to the illusion of permanence or fearing the inevitability of death, Stoicism teaches us to embrace the fleeting nature of existence and find beauty and meaning in the midst of transience. By accepting the reality of death, we can live more fully in the present moment and appreciate the richness and complexity of life as it unfolds. 5. Legacy and impact. Finally, Memento Mori prompts us to consider the legacy we will leave behind and the impact we will have on future generations. By acknowledging our own mortality, we are inspired to live in a way that honors our values and contributes positively to the world around us. Whether through acts of kindness, creativity, or service, we can leave a lasting imprint that outlives our physical existence and continues to inspire others long after we are gone. Overall, Memento Mori in Stoicism is a powerful reminder of the impermanence of life and the importance of living with intention, gratitude, and courage. It is a call to embrace our mortality as an integral part of the human experience and to live each day with purpose and passion.
Key number 8, practice self-reflection. Self-reflection in Stoicism involves introspection and examination of one's thoughts, emotions, and actions, with the goal of cultivating self-awareness, wisdom, and personal growth. It is a fundamental practice that enables individuals to better understand themselves, identify areas for improvement, and align their behavior with their values and principles. Here's a deeper exploration of the significance of self-reflection in Stoic philosophy. 1. Awareness of the inner landscape. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of knowing oneself, including one's strengths, weaknesses, desires, and fears. Self-reflection allows individuals to explore the inner landscape of their minds and gain insight into the patterns of thought, emotion, and behavior that shape their lives. By developing this awareness, individuals can make more informed choices and cultivate greater autonomy and self-mastery. 2. Examination of virtue and vice. Self-reflection in Stoicism involves evaluating one's actions and intentions in light of the cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Individuals are encouraged to assess whether their behavior aligns with these virtues and to identify areas where they may be falling short. By cultivating virtue and avoiding vice, individuals can live with greater integrity and moral clarity. 3. Identification of irrational beliefs. Stoicism teaches that much of our suffering arises from irrational beliefs and distorted perceptions of reality. Self-reflection allows individuals to identify and challenge these beliefs, replacing them with more rational and adaptive perspectives. By questioning automatic thoughts and beliefs, individuals can reduce unnecessary stress and anxiety and cultivate greater emotional resilience. 4. Clarification of values and goals. Self-reflection enables individuals to clarify their values and goals and to align their actions with their deepest aspirations. By examining what truly matters to them and what they hope to achieve in life, individuals can make more intentional choices and pursue paths that are meaningful and fulfilling. Self-reflection also helps individuals to recognize when they may be drifting off course and to course correct as needed. 5. Cultivation of gratitude and contentment. Self-reflection in Stoicism involves cultivating gratitude for the blessings and opportunities in one's life, as well as contentment with one's present circumstances. By regularly reflecting on the things they are thankful for and acknowledging their achievements and strengths, individuals can foster a sense of inner peace and well-being. Self-reflection also helps individuals to recognize when they may be succumbing to desires or attachments that detract from their sense of fulfillment, and to practice detachment as needed. Overall, self-reflection in Stoicism is a transformative practice that enables individuals to cultivate self-awareness, wisdom, and personal growth. By examining their thoughts, emotions, and actions with honesty and compassion, individuals can live with greater authenticity, purpose, and resilience. Key number 9, acceptance of fate. In Stoicism, acceptance of fate involves acknowledging the inherent limitations of human control and embracing the natural order of the universe, including the events and circumstances that are beyond our power to change. It is about surrendering to the unfolding of events with equanimity and resilience, rather than resisting or railing against the inevitable. Here's a deeper exploration of the significance of acceptance of fate in Stoic philosophy. 1. Recognition of the limits of control. Stoicism teaches that there are aspects of life that are within our control and aspects that are beyond our control. Acceptance of fate involves recognizing and accepting the distinction between these two categories. While we may have control over our thoughts, actions, and responses to external events, we do not have control over the external events themselves or the outcomes that result from them. 2. Embracing the will of nature. Stoicism encourages individuals to align themselves with the will of nature, trusting in the inherent wisdom and rationality of the cosmos. Acceptance of fate involves recognizing that the universe operates according to its own laws and principles, which may not always align with our own desires or expectations. Rather than fighting against the currents of fate, Stoicism teaches us to flow with them, adapting to whatever circumstances arise with grace and resilience. 3. Finding meaning in adversity. Acceptance of fate allows individuals to find meaning and purpose even in the face of adversity and hardship. Stoicism teaches that challenges and setbacks are an inevitable part of the human experience, and that they can serve as opportunities for growth and learning. By accepting the inevitability of suffering and embracing it as an integral part of life, individuals can find strength and resilience in the face of adversity. 4. Cultivating equanimity. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of maintaining equanimity, or emotional balance, in the face of life's ups and downs. Acceptance of fate involves cultivating a sense of inner peace and tranquility, regardless of external circumstances. By embracing whatever fate has in store with equanimity and composure, individuals can navigate life's challenges with grace and dignity. 5. Letting go of attachment. Acceptance of fate involves letting go of attachment to specific outcomes or expectations and instead embracing the present moment as it unfolds. Stoicism teaches that clinging to desires or attachments only leads to suffering, as it creates an internal conflict between what is and what we wish were different. By releasing attachment and surrendering to the flow of life, individuals can find freedom and liberation from the tyranny of ego and desire. Overall, acceptance of fate in Stoicism is a profound practice that enables individuals to find peace and fulfillment in the midst of life's uncertainties. By surrendering to the will of nature and embracing whatever fate has in store with equanimity and resilience, individuals can live with greater authenticity, purpose, and inner peace. Key number 10. Live with virtue, not reputation. Living with virtue, not reputation, in Stoic philosophy involves prioritizing the cultivation of inner excellence and moral integrity over seeking external validation or praise from others. It is about aligning one's actions with the cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, and living in accordance with one's own values and principles, regardless of how one is perceived by others. Here's a deeper exploration of the significance of living with virtue, not reputation. In Stoic philosophy. 1. Focus on internal values. Stoicism teaches that true happiness and fulfillment come from living in accordance with our own values and principles, rather than seeking approval or validation from others. Living with virtue involves prioritizing internal qualities such as integrity, honesty, and compassion over external markers of success or social status. By focusing on what is truly important to us, rather than on how we are perceived by others, we can live with greater authenticity and inner peace. 2. Alignment with universal principles. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of aligning our actions with universal principles of reason and morality, rather than with the shifting opinions and judgments of society. Living with virtue means adhering to timeless ethical standards that are grounded in reason and compassion, regardless of whether they are popular or fashionable. By cultivating a steadfast commitment to virtue, individuals can navigate the complexities of moral decision-making with clarity and integrity. 3. Independence from external opinion. Stoicism teaches that our sense of self-worth should not be dependent on the approval or praise of others. Living with virtue involves developing a sense of inner confidence and self-assurance that is independent of external validation. Rather than seeking validation or approval from others, Stoicism encourages individuals to find validation from within, by living in accordance with their own conscience and moral principles. 4. Resilience in the face of criticism. Living with virtue, not reputation, requires resilience in the face of criticism or disapproval from others. Stoicism teaches us to withstand the judgment of others with equanimity and grace, recognizing that our worth as individuals is not defined by external opinion. By cultivating inner strength and self-assurance, individuals can navigate criticism and adversity with confidence and dignity, remaining steadfast in their commitment to virtue. 5. Focus on character development. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of character development and personal growth as the primary goals of human life. Living with virtue involves a lifelong commitment to self-improvement and moral excellence, rather than striving for superficial markers of success or acclaim. By focusing on cultivating virtue and moral integrity, individuals can lead lives of meaning and significance, regardless of whether they receive recognition or praise from others. Overall, living with virtue, not reputation, in Stoicism is about prioritizing inner excellence and moral integrity over external validation or praise. It is a call to live authentically in accordance with our own values and principles, and to find fulfillment and meaning in the pursuit of virtue itself, rather than in the opinions or judgments of others. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Stoic philosophy and its transformative principles. May you embrace these 10 key tips with open hearts and minds, and may they inspire you to live each day with purpose, resilience, and virtue. Remember to subscribe. See you in the next video, and stay stoic.